back to Makeup Reality. Today we are going to be reviewing a palette, eyeshadow palette that I just recently got. It is not that I haven't used it before, it's that I haven't used it very often. So we are going to be creating a different look with it tonight and just kind of seeing what we can get into with it. So we are going to be using the Porefessional primer. This is the hydrating primer. I did receive this in my BoxyCharm and I was really excited. I was hoping that I would get the hydrating primer, and see, she's got a little scuba girl in her. It's so cute. This one, I've never tried the Benefit Porefessional primers before, so we're gonna go ahead and try her out and see what we can do. Now, I have tried the Tarte. It was I can't remember the name right off the bat, but it was a pore primer. It really helped, and I'm hoping this one is either the same or does a little bit better, because that one was absolute heaven. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and apply this and I will be right back. Okay guys, so thoughts on the primer. I really enjoyed the consistency. It was not too thick, it was not too thin, it was right there in the middle. So next up, we're going to get into our color correcting concealer. We have some spots that we really want to cover up, and I am using the LA Colors Conceal and Correct. I actually got this from Dollar Tree. I did a video on my Facebook group that was all Dollar Tree products, and I actually liked this concealer a whole bunch. Like, it wasn't bad at all. For $1, really, I mean, you can't go wrong with the price. And it does help so much. Now, I do have a little dry spot right there. We're gonna go ahead and cover her up because she is a little red today. I'm going to use one of my sponges to go ahead and kind of blot that in. Now, is this color corrector as good as, say, a Tarte or a Too Faced color corrector? No. But for $1, guys, it really isn't that bad. It does its job. It does what it's there to do. I don't have a ton of acne on my face. I don't have a ton of discoloration. So really, it does what it's there to do for the amount of redness I have on my face. So next, we're going to use our NARS foundation, and this is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and it is in the shade Light number 2 Mont Blanc. Now I'm going to just put some on the back of my hand. I'm running out. A little goes a long ways with this stuff, really. Okay, so this is a very flawless, weightless foundation. It is luminous and it matches my skin perfectly. From what I've noticed by wearing it, I've gone through almost the entire bottle. What I've noticed from wearing it is that it actually does stay all day. It is very good. It doesn't crack. It's not gathering around my smile lines. It's not gathering around any of my lines, and it does cover very well. I would say that it is a true full coverage foundation. So we're going to use our Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I was raving about this in my last video, and I wanted to show you guys the real brightening effects of this concealer and how it actually does really well and kind of matches the Tape Shape concealer. Like, it's very full coverage, just like the Tape Shape, and it just does its job and it stays all day. Okay, so I'm going to use my Morphe Jeffree Star JS1 blending brush. Okay, so she blends out like a dream. One suggestion would be to go ahead and just do one side of your face instead of all of it first. And I know a lot of you do that, but with that one, you just kind of have to, especially when you're getting to the end and it's a little bit older. My all-time favorite setting powder is the Everyday Vacay by Ciete London. It's very, I just dumped that out everywhere. Okay. So just a little bit. I've had this for quite a while now. I got it again in one of my Boxy Charms, and it really does set your concealer so well. I am so impressed, and my favorite smell in the entire world is coconuts, and this smells just like coconuts. It makes me so happy. Sends me right to my happy place. All right, she is on, ready to go. We are moving on to contour. Now the new contour stick that I've been digging is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, and it is in the shade Oaks on You. I do like a cream contour. Going back in with my JS1 blending brush. If you don't have a huge forehead like I do, you do not have to do the contouring on your forehead. Just do you, whatever you feel comfortable with, but I do contour my forehead because, girl, just look at it. She's kind of huge. You could watch a movie on that. We could projector and everything. Like, it could be a movie theater. If you don't own your insecurities, what are you gonna do? Okay, so my favorite, right now, my favorite bronzer is Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. One of the reasons, top reason, is it smells like coconuts. It does, and I'm obsessed. But the other reason, it blends out so smoothly, and it does give your face a natural finish, a natural glow. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, and I'm all about it. So we're going to take our Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush JH14. I'm just touching up my cream contour areas and kind of setting the cream contour. All right. I don't want to put too much on there. I don't want to go overkill and just kill my entire look already. So we do that very lightly. So I do have a new blush from Morphe that I've been dying to use and try out. It is the Pop of Peach palette, and that is what she looks like. It's a very peachy tone. These, they just go together so well. So I usually kind of dip into all of them, and they usually turn out pretty well. lightly dab that on. We don't want an overpowering blush. Okay. She is finished and she is looking cute. I love that peachy color. That is a really pretty color and it blends out really well. And it matches the bronzer, which is all we could ever hope for. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dust this setting powder off, kind of blend that into the rest of the areas, kind of dye down the bronzer. Because right now we kind of have a little bit of some harsh lines going on and we don't want that. We want everything blending smoothly. Okay, so our face is ready to go. Lastly, for the face makeup is highlight. Now, another one of the really cool finds that I found when I was doing that Dollar Tree challenge is the LA Colors Conceal Correct highlighter. Guys, this is actually really good. Like, I really enjoy it. Just dab a little bit on and then you just blend it out just like regular liquid highlighter. And to my amazement, she's actually really pretty. She's really pretty. It does take a little bit of finessing though. It's not too concentrated, but it's just that pop of light that you want when you're doing a subtle highlight, and I'm all about it. I really am. It was absolutely gorgeous. So now we are on to brows. Brows, I kind of want to do just a little bit of a dramatic look with my brows, nothing too major, but we're gonna go ahead and get started on them, and I will meet you guys right back here when we are finished. Okay guys, so they are a little bit uneven right now, but I'm going to shape them up with some concealer. For the brows, we use Benefit products. We use the Precisely My Brow and the Brow Contour. My two favorites. They work really well together. Of course, they're basically the same formula. And one I use to fill in my brow, the other one I use to sculpt it out. So next, for the sculpting of the brow, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just because I do have a lot more of this than I do with my Colourpop. We're gonna sculpt the brows out now and get them all cleaned up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got the brows cleaned up. I just dropped my palette. None of them are broken, guys. None of them are broken. Oh, thank God. Okay, guys, the time has come. We get to play with the palette. Now, this is the Carli Bybel palette from Anastasia Beverley Hills. And this is the one we are going to go ahead and create a really awesome look with. Now, I know this has been out for a little bit now, but it is such a pretty palette, and I did want to kind of go over some things with you guys. Now, I have, like I said, played with this palette before, but it's just such a pretty palette that I wanted to do something with it tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and use Chai as the transition powder, the transition powder. I'm going to use that as the transition shade, and we'll be right back. Okay, transition shade is on. It blends out very easily, but the fallout, guys, is absolutely horrible. I've never seen such awful fallout from a palette in my life, but I guess from what I've heard, the fallout on the Anastasia Beverley Hills palettes are just what it is. That's how they are. I just don't know if that's a deal breaker for me. It is very pretty. It does build and it does blend very easily. It's just the fallout that gets all over my lap, and then now I'm wearing my eyeshadow. So we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the look, and you guys will see it at the end, and we'll talk about it then. Here we go. This is the finished product with the eyeshadow look. I absolutely love this palette, except for the fallout. Now, I wouldn't say that is a deal breaker for me, because just look at this color, guys. It is absolutely beautiful. I love just being able to mix so many colors and them play so well together. So everything about this palette, except for the fallout, is just, it's amazing. There's just no other word for it. So next we're going in with our magnetic lash next we're gonna go ahead and go in with our magnetic lash eyeliner. Now, this is multiple use, of course. It's one of my go-to lashes because it is absolutely so easy to put on. It's one of my go-tos because it is so easy to put on. I love the length. I love the lash. It is a really good brand of lash. So we're gonna go ahead and get our eyeliner on, and I will be right back as soon as we get our eyeliner and our lashes on to complete this look. Alright guys, so this is the completed eye look. I am going to go ahead and run my mascara across my bottom lashes real quick. Maybe put just a little bit of color under there just to complete everything and bring it all together. So I'm actually going to take the red color in here. Yes. That is what we were looking for. That is just such a pretty look. Okay, so we are finished with the lashes. We've got the eyes done. Next and final step, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick out the lipstick. Now, some may say this is the most important part of the entire look. And I would say it almost is because it draws everything together. This is what makes or breaks a look. So I am currently searching for the perfect one. Okay, so I found the lipstick that I want to use, and it is by Revlon, and it is a matte lipstick, and it's in the shade Pick Me Up. And that is what it looks like. We are all finished with this look today. This is the final outcome of all of our efforts and all of our time spent. This has come together so well. I absolutely love all the colors, down to the blush. Everything just goes and it just flows together so very well. I couldn't be more excited about this look right now. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I want to say thank you guys for watching, and if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe, and then if you are really interested, go ahead and click that notification bell down in the corner there, and you can be notified when I post a video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and this is Makeup Reality.